Good Tuesday afternoon, SJSH. And here are some ahead of school announcements. We are getting ready. I had my whole admin team in today. We were meeting and talking and discussing what the school year will look like, first aid procedures, class lists. Man, we got a lot of stuff done today. So here's your official video, which will have the class list from JK to grade 8. It will have a document talking about the first aid procedures and how first day is going to go. And we also have our pizza forms. So you can start ordering pizza forms, or pizza day. For our new families, we do pizza day every other Friday. I love it. The school loves it. Mr. Hall might not so much because he's the organizer, but whatever. And so attached to here, the email that I'll be sending out will be a form that will have it's a pizza day form. You fill it out, you say how many pizzas you want, and if you want a granola bar or a juice box to go with it. You pick which days or which weeks in the semester that you want pizza day, you tally it up. Just send that in with your child. You can e-transfer us the money, or you can bring in cash with the pizza form, and we'll make sure that your child gets pizza on those designated Fridays. So I'm so excited to get all this started again. So first is class lists. Again, this took a really long time to put it together. There was a lot that goes into placing and putting class lists together. I worked on it, and indeed, up until just even 10 minutes ago, we made one small final adjustment on the class list. So I really appreciate your patience and waiting for it. I know you're all nervous and excited to see who your teacher is going to be next year, what classroom you're going to be in, and where you're going to go. You're going to have a wonderful year. When I've just one last time looked over all the class lists, and all those classes just look so wonderful, and it's just going to be such a wonderful year. So thank you again for your patience, but it is going to be attached to this video. Then it's first aid procedures. So a lot of the families that are returning to us, first day will be pretty normal as to what you would expect. You will be driving into the parking lot, and then there will be someone, it will be Mr. Hall, Adam Hall. He will be standing at the stop sign at the back there, and he'll be giving you direction. And the direction is either to stop, or to proceed, or to park. Once you have done what Mr. Hall wants you to do, your child will come out and then enter the building. High school students, you can enter via the back door. So if you're a high school student and you get here at 8 o'clock, between 8 and 8:15, head in through the back door, and you are going to proceed directly to your period 1 class. So for grade 9s, most of the grade 9s, it's gym class. For the grade 10s, it's your history classes. For grade 11s, I think it's chemistry, I could be wrong. And then grade 12s, it's your English class. And then there are some people who have spare. So you'd be heading right upstairs and go there. If you're a brand new high school student, you have no idea where to go, walk in the back door, go directly upstairs. All of the teachers will be in the hallway, and they will all have lists of students and what classrooms and where they're supposed to be. So you just simply need to say, I don't know where I'm going, and they will give you direction. Everybody else, if you're not a high school student, middle school, lower school student, you will come in through the side door by the basketball area. I will be out there, Mrs. Farrell will be out there, and will be there to greet you and say hello, but also give you some direction if you're not sure where you're going. Again, some of our returning students might already know exactly where they're headed, and they are just going to say good morning and then walk in. And then other students, if you're brand new to us and you're just not sure where to go, we'll be there to help you and give you that guidance. No worries. Looking ahead to first day, something that will help us out, here we have all of our middle school and our high school students are needed to have a laptop to access the internet. In order to do that, to get on our Wi-Fi, we need to have your MAC address. And a MAC address is not only for Apple products. A MAC address, or the physical address, is needed to put you into our system. And that's so that our system allows your child to use our Wi-Fi. So attached to the first aid procedures is how to find your child's MAC address for Windows, for Apple, or for Chromebook. Those tend to be the 3 most popular. So take a look on the first aid procedures, how to find your MAC address, And if your child comes to school already knowing what their MAC address is, have them write it down on a piece of paper or have it with them somewhere. That would be so helpful to us, because then we can just take those addresses and get them into our system. And that's as well for any new and any returning students. If you have a new device that you've gotten over the last few months and you are using that for the Wi-Fi, we need your MAC addresses as well. So again, take a look at the first aid procedures, find out how to find your MAC address, and if you could arrange that ahead of time, that would be wonderful. Now, if you can't and you don't get to it, it's going to be a busy weekend. You might still be seeing family, enjoying your last long weekend together. It's okay, don't worry about it. We will arrange it, we will find it. It's just, if you happen to have the time, you take 5 minutes and you find it out, that would be really great for us. Before school, please don't forget to do the COVID screening. I've linked a link down there that tells you what screening you need to do. Please make sure that you do that on an everyday basis. And again, there will be some active screening here at the school, checking in with the kids. High school students will be doing a sign-in and doing, again, that active screening. And so just take note of that, and please make sure you do that. Biggest rule of thumb is, if your child's not feeling well, keep them home. Just keep them home. And that will really be beneficial to us, okay? So if any doubt, if your child is just feeling off a little bit, even if you think there's like, I just think they need some rest for today, they're just a little off, just keep them home, give them some rest, and then they'll feel much better after that, okay? So I really, really appreciate that as we move forward. Don't forget, our start times are a bit staggered. So high school, we're beginning at 8:15. Middle school, we're beginning at 8:30. And lower school, we're beginning at 8:45. So high school, if you aim to be here at 8, and middle school, if you aim to be here by like 8:15, 8:20, and lower school or elementary school, if you aim to be here by 8:35, 8:40, those are good times. And that just helps with traffic flow. And again, that's listed all out in the first aid procedures as well. Again, in the first aid procedures, it talks about hand washing. As soon as they come in the door, there will either be hand washing stations or there will be hand sanitizer stations. So as soon as they walk in, we ask that the students wash their hands. The only parents that we are permitting again in this year to start the year are any parents with our JKSK. And again, please make sure it's one parent doing drop off at the JKSK class. Anybody else who needs to come in, or they need to book an appointment, or they need to chat with me, we ask that you enter the front door. So we don't want adults entering the side or the back door. You can enter the front door. You just let us know that you need something, and then we'll help you with whatever you need. And again, pickup time is staggered. So high school exits at 3:15, middle school will be dismissed at 3:30, and the lower school will be dismissed at 3:45. In order to continue to help for the flow of traffic, do not come early and say, oh, I'm just gonna sit in the parking lot and wait. That's not gonna work for us, because if you do that, you're taking up a spot for somebody who's being dismissed at that time, and it just clogs us all back up. Plan to be here 10 to 15 minutes after your child has been dismissed. The only parents who could possibly come a bit earlier would be the high school parents, because there's no one before you. You're the first ones. Everybody else, come after your child's pickup time. Your child, if your child gets dismissed at 3:30, they're not going to be ready at 3:30. They're going to be ready at 3:40 to exit, because the teacher lets them out of the class at 3:30. Then they have to go to their locker. Then they might need a drink. Then they might want to chat with their friend. Then they drop their binder and they've got to pick it up. Oh, I forgot my pencil. I've got to go back. It's going to take them 10 to 15 minutes. And if you're here early sitting in the lot, it just clogs us up. So please don't come early just to wait for them. That causes us to have traffic difficulties in our parking lot. Come about 10 to 15 minutes after your child's dismissal time and then pick them up, okay? All right. And then pizza forms, again, I went over that. So I think this is it. I probably will have one more video going out on the long weekend, just to have any last things that I may have forgotten over the last couple of days. I'm excited. I get to see the staff tomorrow. We're all starting. We're getting the classrooms. We're getting everything organized. It's really exciting. The energy around here is just wonderful. The staff are just so excited. They're so energized. They're so focused. And it's going to be a really, really, really good September and a really good school year. I'm just again, I said it before, but I'm just excited to start. So I hope you all have a wonderful long weekend. I hope you enjoy this beautiful weather. And I hope you have a really successful start to your school year too, parents. All right, I hope you have a lovely day. Bye for now.